In light of the continuous widespread consultations undertaken with citizens, a slew of previous measures was implemented by the PPPC administration to assist Guyanese across all sectors. The rise in the cost of production has affected the production of farmers and has translated to increased prices on the market. In order to cushion the impact of the rising cost of fertilizer for farmers and to limit the pass through to food prices, government will be purchasing 1 billion worth of fertilizer for free distribution to farmers for the use in their planting and replanting activities.
A 10-member committee was established to work along with the Ministries of Agriculture and Finance and regional authorities to decide on which crops can be cultivated on some 35,000 acres of land here in Region 6. This decision was made during a meeting hosted by Vice President Dr. Barry Jagdio with farmers to examine how government can assist them with this venture, which is expected to create employment for approximately 3,000 persons in the region. This move is in keeping with a commitment by the Vice President about a month ago when he spearheaded an outreach to this region. One of the crops being considered for cultivation is hemp, which is beneficial to small farmers.
Now, Feroz, tell me a little bit about farming in this area, some of the challenges that you guys are experiencing.
Well, I've been around, and all the farmers who they've been around for a long time, like 30, 32 years we've been around this place, doing the farming. And for the short while by the climate change and everything, we not function. We got bad weather, you don't make land, you don't get preparation, you don't get nothing. So the cash crop is big pressure, with people, some people hold bank, some people don't hold bank, some people, whatever, borrow. But we need the help from the government, so if you can get into the hemp, it's better for this, so we can survive better, because the cash crop is a lot of problem. I will face a lot of bad weather, a lot of bad blues. Most times things are cheap, sometimes things are dear. Somebody out of the crop when it's dear, so somebody going back crop when it's cheap. It's a little pressure for that, you know.
So you'd welcome hemp production in Region 6?
Yeah, we think we don't need hemp because all the farmers get a lot of land here. And for survive on the cash crop be very hard now. Hard to go back to crop because this whole year we didn't get to make land nothing. So if the farmer can get this help from the government to do the hemp, we think everybody want to go into the hemp.
Government will be providing $1 billion worth in fertilizer for farmers like you, free of cost. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, when I see y'all coming just now, I see the y'all bringing to give me. Because I hear it from the radio, TV, and social media and thing, right? So I look in, I wait and say, because it's a very nice thing, it's a good help along the way, right? At least for me, I know it's a good help because I got to spend, a little money. Not only fertilizer, insecticide, pesticide, and them things to right. Not only fertilizer, because all them things gone up too.
Right.
To be honest, the only problem we have here right now is the fertilizer, and I'm very much grateful for that initiative that the president has promoted to us. And I will make our money out of that, especially with the celery we're in, because I orange, I got lemon, grapefruit, tangerine and so forth, bananas and so forth. I even have pigs and so forth. The leftovers, the pig would be able to utilize it up, able to cut a little bit of cost. So.
Vice President was recently here in the region, and 35,000 acres is to be identified for farming in this area here. Hemp is one of the crops that has been highlighted. Tell me a little bit of what you heard and if you're interested in getting on board with hemp production here in Guyana.
Yeah, I heard about the hemp, and you go benefit the farmers a lot in Crop Creek because there's an export market and we go benefit a lot.
Definitely, this initiative will impact greatly and might even shift some of the other expenses that farmers incur and in a positive light, right? So I think it's a good initiative because why I said that is because farmers, we have climate change during this problem, and various problems that pop up during the year that you don't even cater for. So if you could eliminate one, it would be a good initiative, Yeah.
Thank you. Sandra, we're out here at your farm sitting between some cucumbers. What else do you have planted out here?
We plant pepper, cucumber, we've been planting tomato, we hit 2500 root, all right off. So I plant pepper and it still not come by the rain of fall.
No, the Vice President, and I should say that the government has been pushing for hemp production. Have you heard about that?
Yes.
Are you interested in
Yeah,
starting to plant?
interested, yes, to plant some.
No, also government is buying $1 billion in fertilizer to distribute to to farmers in general across the country. What is it like purchasing fertilizer up here now? The cost is really high.
The cost is really high. I just buy manure for 5,000, 6,000 a bag. Now 13,000, 14, 8,000 a bag. Yeah.
So $1 billion in fertilizer being distributed. Would you be happy about that to help your production?
Yes, we're glad to get the action for a little help.
It would be a very good impact on we because there's certain crops you have to get fertilizer, even though people say they don't like fertilizer, then you have to. For instance, the belange, because we can't afford to buy the amount of manure to fertilize the belange, right? And so the fertilizer would be a very good impact on us. You know, we will welcome it.
No, Mahindra, there's been a lot of talk about hemp farming here in Region 6. Have you heard about it, and is there an interest in getting into the cultivation of hemp?
Yes, I do. I hear about it and I'm interested in hemp farming because we need enough support with our fertilizer. I mean, last lot of crop. We didn't have anything like about 1 year now. And I'm glad if you can help out with the farming.
$1 billion in fertilizer being bought by the government for small farmers like you. How has it been purchasing fertilizer for you with the rise in prices?
Well, right now the price is very heavy.
Plenty go help me because right now it's expensive. And me get 5 acres here, me get 2.5 over there. Right? And they get beans.
So the fertilizer can come in handy for
Yes.
you. All right.
Only recently, the hemp cultivation legislation was tabled in the National Assembly. Government has already made known its plan to venture into value-added hemp production, which is a multi-billion-dollar industry.